Yo, Elliott, I appreciate that on Monday's call, you said you won't wallow with anyone about their struggles. What is your approach to not letting people pull you into their language of lies that they are in? So when I say I won't wallow with somebody is I'm not going to get into the bad feeling space with them, because if I do, I'm not acting like a anchor. I'm not acting like a rock. You know, if you're going to be the stable, strong, stoic support for someone, you can't let their stories, you can't let their whining, you can't let their complaining, you can't let their sadness, you can't even let their like truly bad things get you down. Otherwise, you can't help them. That's like, you know, when somebody's drowning, right? If you can't, I can't swim that well. So if somebody's drowning, I'm not jumping in the water with them. I'm going to try to throw something. I'll help you from the stable place that I'm at inside the boat. Right? I might try to reach and get you, but I have to keep one hand on the stability. I can't get down into that deep water with you. Otherwise, we both going to drown. What does that look like practically? That looks like staying calm, staying cool, and asking great questions. 9 times out of 10, when you're dealing with somebody that's freaking out or is having a bad situation, they're in a place where they can't see the truth. They can't see past the trauma or the bad thing. So you might want to ask questions rather than, you know, trying to fix it for them, which I know men like to do. And like, you know, I'm famous for, like, people ask me questions for my opinion. But if you ever actually get like coaching with me, meaning like, you know, you and I are talking about your problem one-on-one, 9 times out of 10, I'm just going to ask you questions. Okay. So why do you think that happened? And what else? All right. What's your new commitment? You know what I'm saying? Like these are the kind of questions, like you want to be there as a sounding board, but you don't want to wallow with them like a woman would eating a gallon of ice cream together. You don't do that. You don't do that as a man, and you don't do it as a coach. So what is your approach to not letting people pull you into the language of lies that they are living? Remain objective. Remain objective. And I get it too, because like, especially if it's somebody that you love, like my daughters, I was telling you before, like, you know, when we moved out here, two of my daughters, they were really complaining and they were crying, right? Teenage girls. They're crying. And like, I love my children. I don't want to see my daughter hurt. But I'm not going to get there with you. I'm just going to look at you and say, okay, all right, it's going to be all right. It's all right. What do you think you can do about this? What do you think you can do? Do you think that there's a silver lining to this? Tell me about it. What kind of silver lining? What kind of silver lining is there that's associated with this? And if the person really and genuinely and truly wants to feel better, they'll play with you. But, you know, they're my kids, so they don't want to hear shit from me. There is no silver lining. It's terrible. Well, then, you know what? I think it might be a good idea to go to your room and just keep crying. Let me know when you're feeling better. I'll be right here. So, I mean, that's it. That's all. And it's not about being unfeeling or unempathetic. It's about being a stable place for them to feel safe, right? You got to be that.
Porn. 68% of church-going men watch it secretly, hiding this vice from their wife. For other men, it's alcohol or drug use. Are you willing to risk your marriage, family, and finances for sinful pleasures and vice? Or are you ready to fight back? If you're a married Christian businessman or entrepreneur, caught in the clutches of drinking, drugs, or jerking off, realize that every moment spent in these vices is literally destroying your life. Is this the man God called you to be? To live like this? If you're ready to go to war against vice and take your life back, here's my advice. Click the link in this video or visit waronvice.com to book a call with me to see if we're a good fit for going into battle together. I'll see you on the inside.